kids and families. Whether you're watching this video as a review from Sunday morning or because you didn't make it here on Sunday, I'm just so glad that you're here watching it now. What you're about to experience is some worship so you can sing and dance and worship Jesus together, and then you will watch our weekly Bible story video. This video and the story changes every week, and it's the same video that we watch here at the Park Church on Sunday mornings. And then at the end, there will be some discussion questions that you and your family can discuss and dive deeper into the lesson together. I encourage you to do that as a family. Asking questions and discussion is how we grow in deeper relationship and understanding of who Jesus is. And then lastly, in the description below, there are some lesson bonuses like a weekly coloring sheet, and so I also encourage you to check that out. I pray that as you watch this video, that you grow together as a family in your relationship with Jesus. Take care and have a great week.
When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see light, and the sun will rise, and hope is alive, yeah. No matter what tomorrow brings, I know that you'll be by my side all the time. makes a way when I am lost. You love with everything you have, no matter the cost. You are my hope and I will trust you with all my life. You are a light that makes a way when I am lost. You love with everything you have, no matter the cost. You are my hope and I will trust you with all my life. Yeah. When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see a light. When the night is darkest and I feel weary, I'm not alone, 'cause you are with me. A new day is coming, I see a light, and the sun will rise, and hope is alive. Yeah, hope is alive.
In the beginning, God created the whole world and everything in it. Oceans, trees, rocket cars, beef jerky. Okay, rocket cars and beef jerky weren't around yet, but God's most precious creation was. God loves humans best. That's why when humans disobeyed God and messed things up, God had a plan to make everything right again. His plan started when he chose the Israelites to be his special people. The family grew into a whole nation, and that nation would bring blessing to the whole world. Spoiler alert, that's Jesus. The Israelites were far from perfect, though. I mean, no one had even thought to invent chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream yet. Sorry, when I say they weren't perfect, I actually mean they sinned a lot. That means they chose to live their own way instead of following God. So God sent messengers called prophets to warn the Israelites to return to God. God cares for everyone, so he sent prophets to other people too, like the Ninevites. They were actually enemies to the Israelites, and they were really mean. And when God asked a man named Jonah to bring them God's message, Jonah didn't want to. He hopped on a ship going in the opposite direction of Nineveh, but God wasn't having it. He sent a huge storm to catch up to Jonah's ship. The sailors on the ship didn't know what to do, but Jonah knew the storm was from God. So he told the sailors to lend him an umbrella. That's not true. He told them to throw him overboard. God didn't let him drown, though. Instead, he sent a huge fish. Jonah still didn't die. He had a relaxing 3-day, 3-night stay in the luxurious Fish Belly Hotel. All right, it wasn't luxurious. It was probably super gross. But after 3 days, the fish spit him out onto dry land. Again, God told Jonah to go to Nineveh. And this time he went. When Jonah got to Nineveh, he told them God was going to destroy the city in 40 days. You see, God wanted the Ninevites to ask for forgiveness for all the wrong they had done. And wow, did people listen to God's warning. They changed their ways. The people called on God and wore mourning clothes to show they were sad for the way they had acted. They even gave Jonah a brand new motorcycle as a way to say thank you. That's not true. But what is true is that the king passed a law for the people to stop doing evil. God saw their hearts were changed, so he didn't destroy them. With God, everyone gets a chance to follow his ways instead of the wrong ways. Many years later, God sent his son, Jesus, to earth. Remember that spoiler? How the Israelites were God's special people and that Jesus was born from that family? When Jesus was an adult, he reminded people of Jonah's story and showed them how it kind of predicted his own story. First, To defeat death, Jesus knew he would spend 3 days and 3 nights in the grave, which, remember, is exactly how long Jonah was inside the fish. Jesus was telling people that he was going to die and rise again. And remember how God sent Jonah to Nineveh? Well, God sent Jesus for the whole world, proving that God's good news is for everyone, not just one special group of people. There are also big differences between Jonah and Jesus. For starters, Jonah ran away from God's mission. But when God sent Jesus, he chose to give his life so people could have a chance to turn from their sins and be saved. Through Jesus' death and his resurrection 3 days later, we see that God has good news for the whole world.